that the woman we know as Rowling is an actress hired to be the face of a franchise that was cooked up by highly professional players intent on creating a multimedia cash cow.
He was having a couple of Moggletoffs and then he did a fucking Wingardium Leviosa and then the fucking little cherrets come out. It's like, she's just fucking making it up.
Right. Slight right angle here. J.K. Rowling is an actress, not a writer. When the Norwegian filmmaker Nina Grunfeld looks at Harry Potter creator J.K. Rowling, she doesn't see one of the all-time great rags to riches stories. She sees a cover-up. Grunfeld posited her theory in a newspaper article that asked incredulously, is it possible that one person can write 6 thick books that are translated into 55 languages and sell more than 250,000 copies in less than 10 years. Grunfeld says no. What's more likely, she writes, is that the woman we know as Rowling is an actress hired to be the face of a franchise that was cooked up by highly professional players intent on creating a multimedia cash cow.
Plausible?
Yeah.
Definitely
like Banksy.
Plausible. Yeah.
Maybe.
She was... careful I say this, but she didn't have a job at the time of writing, did she?
Don't think so. Yeah, I think she's pretty much down and out.
And
the only thing with that, sorry mate, I don't even know.
I just think what was her history before
I had
writing?
a thought and I was like, this is coming out.
Fuck Harry Potter.
LSD's fucking you up, man.
What was her history before that? Because for me,
Wrote Lord of the Rings.
for someone to write a book
Yeah.
warrants, especially the Harry Potter.
Yeah, because the law and shit.
The law
deep,
and the wording and
yeah.
I think you need some level of intelligence
and experience.
And it's like,
what was her job before?
Maybe it just did come out. Maybe she's an anomaly, and it just came out of
maybe she
nowhere.
wrote the first one, and then they were like, right, we're onto something here.
Yeah,
we're going to give you some help. It's like singers and stuff, isn't it?
But she was living in a council flat in Newcastle, wasn't she?
She was a researcher and a bilingual secretary.
So she's in the
Amnesty International.
See, there you go. You're a bilingual secretary. Because what it's made out to be is that was this person just living in a council place, just sitting home writing somewhere. She was obviously very intelligent anyway. They didn't just spawn out of thin out of these books.
But apparently she conceived the idea for Harry Potter whilst on a delayed train from Manchester to London.
Yeah, which is
that.
Which is probably just bollocks. She probably had it in her head for fucking ages.
That'd give you a long bottom.
But it gives it that. It gives you that rags to riches. But it's not actually the case. She was a bilingual.
Yeah. Secretary.
Yeah, but then I think we're
for Amnesty International.
Crypto creatures.
We could write a book.
Yeah, I don't. It's just Harry Potter. She's just fucking. It's all made up, innit? If it was well,
this is the thing.
She's just making shit up.
Yeah,
and
that's the thing. Not saying it's easy because it's not. But when I'm looking at this comic book and stuff, it's like. We can take this in any direction we want. It's limited only by your own imagination.
I think the imagination bit's easy in my head, but it's the actual construction of the writing, the big long words.
Yeah.
That's what I don't think she's done that bit.
No, but that's what she's saying that she has. She did all of that, the whole lot.
In a 10-year, and I see what you mean because they are. I know. It seems a bit illiterate, ironically, for them to say write 6 thick books, but they are right. They are.
Thick.
They were decent.
What you mean, a novel?
Yeah, exactly. But to do 6 of them in 10 years, I mean, that is one every year and a bit, isn't it?
Couldn't even write 6 pamphlets.
Unless she's, Joey in Friends, where he just he writes, I'm shit at writing, and but maybe she just wrote it basic. And then she got the dictionary and just started translating every single word.
Yeah, but most of it's fucking...
At the end, it's just Joey, and he signs it off, baby kangaroo.
Yeah, but most of it's fucking, it's made up shit within it. So it's Hugglepuff and fucking whatever the fuck. That's just shit that I come up with. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's rolled with it.
I reckon she's come up with all this stuff because she didn't have the lingual. I can't even think of the fucking words. I make shit up as well. I reckon she just if she had if she knew all the dictionary words to put in there, she would have put. But she was like, She didn't know what a
Muggle
fucking,
toss.
yeah, it's just fucking he was having a couple of Moggle toffs, and then he did a fucking Wingardium Leviosa, and then the fucking little cherrets come out. It's like she's just fucking making it up.
Someone seems to know a lot about Harry Potter.
No, I just made that up. That's not in Harry Potter. I'm just saying.
What's a cheret?
I don't know, little fella.
It's
just
a cat and a
fucking-
ferret.
Yeah.
And I reckon she had a mate who was a bit nifty with addiction.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
And she was like, the Wigglepuff went to the merit and did a fucking jiggle.
This
bits
sounds
of
like
the-
Pokemon.
And then he went, well, if you put in the fucking levitation, some big word, that's as far as my vocabulary goes. Like, pop that in there, you'll do all right.
I reckon she was banging someone who was like really fucking clever and good with dictionary. Like,
Yeah.
And he would just sit over there and she'd be like, Charles, what's the word for this? What's the the Chigglepuff has to get into the fucking Galaceroy, and he's like, yes.
As he nuts, and she's like, oh, Ron's ginger. Oh, that's great.
Where is he?
I reckon.
Where's the real or woman?
Of course.
Maybe his name was Harry.
Well,
Yeah, and he was a potter.
yes, by trade.
Yeah.
I reckon he nutted and said erecto patronum.
Oh, babe.
Is that off it?
Expecto patronum.
Correct.
Expecto Patronum!
Ah, see, he's wanted to line that up,
You
don't
love Harry Potter, don't you, mate?
No, I love erectos.
That's
That's
worse.
Spanish. That's a Spanish word, I think.
You're a weird one.
He'd take a bit of Hermione, wouldn't you, Ben?
I'll take Ron.
Fair play.
Fair play.
But yeah, I don't want to take anything away from, because if she's done it, which
I
I'm
reckon
sure
she
she
wrote
has.
the first one. I reckon she wrote the first one, and she done a good.
I reckon she went after first.
I reckon she was practicing crossing her T's.
and then a corporation come in like Britney Spears. She might have wrote. Was it "Hit Me Baby One More Time"? The first one, and then they were like, right,
Toxic.
some geezer come in and was like, right, I've got this tune for you, Toxic, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy, and then they just got ghostwriters, didn't they? Because
Yeah.
once you get that, everyone wants to get in on the action. Once you've got the clout.
Yeah.
And maybe the first book was a bit shit.
Well, it was under the fucking
but
stairs,
when the
wasn't it?
guy went to like publish it, I reckon someone spruced it up.
Yeah.
There was someone who spruced up because writers do that. There's loads of people who write books. They take it to a publisher
Well, they have, like, the
and they go
director's
right,
cut,
like
and
that's fine, but like we're
Let's-
going to change a few bits, and they fucking edit shitloads and go, we've got this.
Yeah.
And then they
that's
go,
what's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens with loads of. I do know. Some
I reckon I should
inside
go
info.
there with a book, a couple of cherrets, and they'll fucking snazz it up. won't they?
Wigglepuff.
Yeah.
Wigglepuff, a couple
Wigglepuff.
of cherets. It's my new.
So when we submit Crypto Creatures, our version,
Yeah.
and they go, I'm just gonna make some edits.
Yeah.
We'll go with their edits.
Yeah.
Because that's what they do, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll get
They're
6
good.
books out of it.
Yeah.
we're gonna call it Crypto Soldiers.
Yeah. What? Sorry, what?
How much are we making? Fuck it.
Call it what you want, mate.
Yeah.
Can you make them thick books as well,
Again,
please?
what we mentioned earlier. Money.
The new
money
thick
over.
book. Crypto Creatures.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah. There you go. Was she an actor?